All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh Shah, Bahashim Kakadash, double honors unto the apostles and the elders of GMS who rule well, teach well, being great examples to his younger brothers, in peace and blessings and salutation to the hopeful lake out there pushing his words in truth and in sincerity across the four winds in the name of Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shah, pushing to get up out of here. Shalom to the hopeful lake, the believers, the listeners whom have came back to the obedience of the scriptures through faith in Yahweh Bashim Al Shai. And what I want to get into this morning, pretty much a breaking news had hit my phone. And as you can see, Esau Edom, putting dates, all right, on these different mandates, and we know, all right, as the end of the year, is coming to a close. You have different dates, different mandates for different sectors, of the workforce. And, pretty much we see, all right, that America's finna be in the uproar, all right, because you have, you know, from the poll, all right, so-called poll that they took 70% of workers is like they not with it, man. So expect to see a lot of vacancies, expect to see, a heavy glitch, in these different supply chains and the way that these cities are being ran, all right? Because there's not enough National Guard to replace the tens of millions of workers, that this mandate, will affect. Now, when you go into the article, it says this from CNN Politics, and it says, all right, the juice rule for larger employers, all right, federal contractors and certain healthcare workers to take effect January 4th. The Biden administration announced Thursday that its juice rules, all right, applying to private businesses with 100 or more employees, certain healthcare workers, and federal contractors will take effect January 4th. And that's majority of the workforce. All right. Most of these companies, all right, these private businesses have more than 100, all right, employees. All right. So this is a major mandate that's supposed to take, effect January the 4th. It says the rules stipulate that employees that fall into those groups will need to have received, all right, the necessary potion to be fully Vanessa, either 2 doses, all right, of the P or M, as you can see on the screen, all right, or the P or M juice, or 1 dose, all right, of the double J by January the 4th. You see, and that's going to be here quick. It's already, in the beginning of November, which November be gone soon, then December, then January, man. All right. So things are speeding up. It says 84 million employees working at large employers and 17 million healthcare workers. All right. Which what's this? That's 94, a 103, 101 million, employees would be affected. All right, the workforce in America is like 160, maybe 160. You see, so you talking about 101 million people that this is going to affect, man. Hey, it's going to be a major glitch, all right, in how things operate in America soon, man. And it says 84 million employees working at large employers and 17 million healthcare workers are, it says, at facilities participating in Medicare and Medicaid will be covered by the rules implemented by the Department of Labor, Occupational Safety, and Health Administration and the Centers for Medical, all right, for Medicare and Medicaid services. Together, the OSHA and CMS rules, all right, along with the other policies the administration has previously implemented, that over 2/3 of all workers in the United States are now covered, all right, by, all right, juice policies. A senior, all right, administration official said discussing the new rules. It says higher juice rates protect our workers, reduce hospitalizations and death. It's good for workers, and importantly that this is good for the economy. The official, all right, continued. The January 4th deadline also means that the deadline for federal contract all right, vaccine requirement is getting pushed back. So if you have a contract with the feds, all right, is the date has been pushed back from the 8th, December 8th to January 4th. It had previously been scheduled to take effect, all right, on December 8th. The administration has been facing calls from some businesses groups to delay or be flexible with that deadline, as it could have put even more stress on supply chain issues ahead of holidays. Christmas been a nightmare if that deadline would have remained at December the 8th. So Esau Edom, he's kind of, slithering, still trying to subtly, implement certain things, but we know at the end of the day, it's gonna come a time where he's not gonna be pushing these dates back, man. So January 4th is pretty much the next date where particular things supposed to go in effect. That's gonna, affect tens of millions, all right, of of employers, man. Employees. You see, so hmm, this is where we at, man. All right, like I said, it was on the breaking news, and we'll see, how it play out, man. All right, but this man Esau Edom, his heart is fixed, into bringing forth, all right, his agenda, man. You know, when you go to Psalm chapter 10, all right, verse 3, it says, "For the wicked boasteth of his heart's desire." Yeah, this is his mind's desire. He wants everyone, pretty much to fully comply to all his decrees, man. He wants to put people on his grid. He wants to, eventually put the Karagman people, the MOTB. He wants everyone to fully comply, all right, to Satan, to bow the knee. And he's boasting in it. All right, you're going to do this or else. That's pretty much what he's saying. You're going to do this or else, man. You know? It says, "For the wicked boast of his heart's desire, and bless the covetous, whom the Lord Yahweh Shemau shall bore." Yeah, because say he blessed the covetous, and who's the most covetous person on earth, man? Esau Edom, beginning with the top banking families, all right, and their underlings, all right, because you have all these billionaires that's becoming trillionaires, man. 100 millionaires becoming billionaires. So he's blessing, the nobility, all right, of his people, whom the Most High abhorred, which means the Most High avoids them. All right, they don't have the knowledge and understanding. All right, they're not going to have the covering in the time of judgment. You see? But this is the system being set up. And it says, "The wicked through the pride, all right, of his countenance will not seek after the Most High." The Most High is not in all his thoughts. Yeah, he's not thinking, all right, of implementing righteousness in the earth. He's not thinking about, pushing forth, all right, a righteous agenda in the earth. Anything that's in sync with the Bible. No, he's all about being adverse, which that's his role in the movie. You see, all this money and resources he has, and this is what he's doing, man. All the money and resources that this man has, and this is what he's pushing on a global level. All right. It says his ways are always grievous, thy judgments are far above out of his sight. As for all his enemies, he puffeth at them, man. And he pretty much puffeth, at civilians. Like, look, you gonna take this, you gonna get down, lay down, man. All right. And he's coming with some very grievous ways, man. And the righteous judgments, he doesn't care about that. All right. Ain't no sincerity in them. Ain't no, compassion in them. Ain't no mercy. No. All right. You take this juice, or you're not gonna eat. You're not gonna have a house. You're not gonna have a car. You just, if you don't take this juice. All right. This man is bringing forth very, grievous, decrees, man. And that's why, we are comforted by the scriptures in the end game, because this man will be removed out of power, man. But it's a thing of endurance, until that time happens, man. Until, the Most High rise up to the prey. All right. And we're very close to that time. So, Lord will, you brothers and you few sisters edified. I just wanted to bring that out, update, the body. You know, till next time I say Shalom, Kum, Yasha Allah, DTA soon.